The piece of property we are featuring for our final application task is located on the Rush River in southern St. Croix County. It's a 40-acre parcel that my parents owned while we were growing up. This is my dad, John, and we're going to ask him a few questions about the property.
First, John, what can you tell us about the history of this property and what it means to you guys?
Well, my parents bought it as extra land in the late 50s or early 60s, and we did a lot of work up here and farmed it. Started out with all kinds of tiny little fields here and there, and that's the way they farmed way back then. We tore out the fences, burned down a lot of buildings, or tore them down. And I planted trees on here probably in the early 70s along the river creek here.
Did you plant these trees right here along the cornfield?
Yes. Yes. It enhances the creek. Actually, the Rush corners this property. This is the creek that dumps into it.
When did you buy it?
1976. I bought an acre to start with, built a house there, started a family, and bought the rest a few years later.
What kind of memories just kind of come with the place? I mean, what do you remember of it as far as?
We farmed it when I was growing up, and then of course when Tim's mother and I got married, we started raising a family. So the kids spent a lot of time down here on this bridge and fishing and chasing crawdads or whatever you call them.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that's the main reason we chose this site for our video. Is just this is where Jeff and we met and we got introduced to the outdoors, and we spent an awful lot of time down here fishing and, like Dad said, chasing crawdads around, and it just this was a foundation for us, our start in the outdoors, and where we got a good start at, just being outside. And
it's a good place for country kids to come and play.
That's,
you can spend countless. You guys spend countless hours down here mucking around.
Yeah, this was I think it was 25 years ago that this landmark pretty much serves as the birthplace of Tim and I's friendship. Every time we cross by or cross over the bridge, we're reminded of all the things that we did as we were kids. We do hunt. John lives just down the road, so we still do hunt at his place, and every time we cross over, we remember all the things we did when we were younger and when we were kids, and that's pretty much our story of how this property formed our love for the outdoors.
Corner of this hallowed ground that we ain't laughed or cried on. It's where we loved, lived, and learned real life stuff. It's everything we're made of. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. Everywhere